got to really stick to it. All right. You can't tell them that things are bad for them, but then allow them to have it at other times, right? Like saying dairy's bad for you, but if you're at a party, go ahead and eat pizza. Because now you're showing them that we don't really have any real beliefs around this at all, right? How to help children with hyper-nourishing? Well, it depends on their age, but the most important things is number one, talk to them. I think parents often, they just want kids to like come to it on their own. One, you got to talk to them. You have to explain to them what's going on, especially if you're changing things, right? The biggest lesson I always tell people to explain to your kids is one that's going to be good for their lives, which is when you learn better, you do better. So you explain. You say, mea culpa, right? I didn't know, but turns out some of the things I was giving you before were not good for you. Now I need to fix it. I need to change it because I love you and I want you to understand that when we learn better, we do better. So we're all as a family are going to do better now, which means we're going to get rid of all the stuff that's bad for us out of the house and we're going to add in what we call hyper-nourishment, and here's what it is. So one is you talk and explain. You're going to have cravings, so am I, but we're going to do this together, etc. Two, solidarity. We're all doing this together because what's good for one of us is good for all of us, okay? And three, you've got to really stick to it. All right. You can't tell them that things are bad for them, but then allow them to have it at other times, right? Like saying dairy's bad for you, but if you're at a party, go ahead and eat pizza. Because now you're showing them that we don't really have any real beliefs around this at all, right? Like if my parents loved me, they wouldn't let me have poison. So therefore it must not really be poison. So it's not a big deal. You have to stick to it. Kids need boundaries and they need consistency, right? So if you're going to say something's bad, then you don't have it. They don't have it. It's out of the house. And even if there's a party, they still don't have it. Just like one day you're going to want them to, when they go to a party, when they're a teenager and there's drugs, you're not going to want them to do what the other kids are doing. You're going to want them to stick by what they know is right. So it's training for that. Okay. So that's what you do. You explain it, you do it in solidarity together, and you have real boundaries and solidarity around it that you don't waver in what you say is right. And if you do that, everybody will benefit from it, everyone will grow from it, and everyone will be happier for it, okay? So that's how you do it for kids.